Episode 6, Season 2, Girl from Nowhere started. Story unfolds with a girl opening a book. This book is not like other books because it has rules that every student should accept, and each student which doesn't accept these rules get punished. Then we see a girl entering the gates of the school, but with only one mission: to change the rules. While entering the school, everything goes black and white. As the girl sees her hands and herself in this strange universe, a smile comes into her face. The school has seen nothing yet on what's about to happen. The strange girl's name is Nanno, and she introduces herself to her classmates. The teacher tells her to sit on one of the tables, and the girl agrees. She sits down, and at the moment she wants to have small talk, asking one of her classmates about her name. The teacher gets irritated with Nanno and tells her to pay attention to what she's teaching. The classroom seems kind of lifeless because everyone is following the orders except one of the girls who has a little small talk with Nanno and tells her about her name. Out of nowhere, a lipstick drops. It's red, and it's not allowed to be used in school. The teacher tells the girl to behave while the other girl gives the lipstick back to Nanno. The principal of the school comes out of nowhere and tells the students that she needs to check their bags. Nanno gets really defensive of her bags and tells them not to check her bag. So the principal gets curious and starts checking her bag. After checking the bag and finding nothing, she gets away with an angry face, telling Nanno to follow the school code and behave better next time she sees her. The principal leaves the room after greeting the teacher. Then Nanno gets the lipstick out of the bucket and applies it on herself. This action makes the other girl like Nanno even more. We see the girl sitting at the cafeteria, hearing the podcast of the headmaster speaking about discipline and how everyone should behave. While on the other hand, her friends tells Nanno to be careful. The girl asks Nanno why there were 2 empty desks and where their 2 fellow classmates had gone. And Nanno answers that they might be sick, but the girl tells her that one of the students was hit with an eraser. She made a big fuss about it. She got attention, while the other classmate recorded the whole incident and got attention too. They were both being held in the room of repentance. None of that here, but in another place. We head off in the school field, where we see Nanno with a book that contains all the rules students must follow. Out of nowhere, she tries to put the book on her head and tries to balance it off. Pretty much she's making fun of the book, and the principal gets really irritated. Quickly, she gets a lighter out of her pocket and begins to light up the book. There wasn't a rule that you couldn't burn the book, so that's why Nanno did it. Even so, the principal punished her. She goes into the room of repentance. We hear the discussion of the principal with the students that had been in there for 2 days. While Nanno was hearing this, the teacher tells the student to say sorry. One of the students says she is sorry. The other student tells the principal that he is not guilty and that he will not say sorry. The principal gets mad and tells him that if he doesn't apologize, he will stay there forever with his other classmate. With nothing else to do, the boy says sorry, and then the principal lets them out. Then she puts Nanno in the room of redundance. Nanno is found in a black room with only one chair. The teacher tells her to sit on it, and then the teacher tells Nanno that she must learn every single rule and insists by playing the rules over and over. Rather than being irritated and scared, Nanno seems to be enjoying her time in there, even though the school rules are being played over and over again. Then in her office, she tries to secretly put on the lipstick she stole from Nanno, but gets irritated when the guards tell her that Nanno was in the other classroom and got out of the resistance room. The students were surprised to see Nanno in the classroom and asked her what did happen to her and how she got out so fast. She just told them that she had to listen to the 427 rules and learn them by heart. She tells her classmate that they should all make mistakes so they can meet up and have a party in the room. The principal comes in the class and asks the teacher how Nanno got out of the resistance room. Not knowing why, she still comes at her and asks her why she was out, and then tells her that she will get punishment because of what she did, and she also sees some cigarettes in her pocket. In the room of repentance, Nanno tells the principal that she had learned all the rules by heart and continues to tell her, but she doesn't care and tells her that she will get another punishment. She lets her in a dark room where the lights are flickering on and off. Some people might get headaches from this, But Nanno does the opposite. She's enjoying every single thing and doesn't get a headache. She smiles happily and waves to the principal. Later on, we see the class laughing and Nanno is still in there. This is strange because she was in the detention room. She sees Nanno with hatred and comes up to her. She opens her mouth and on her tongue there were some piercings. She gets immediately into the detention room again. The principal asks the girl what she wanted, and she said that she wanted the teacher to understand that she was wrong and to admit it, and the principal to tell the whole class that she put the cigarettes on her pocket. To give in the attention to Nanno, she scribbled her desk with the lipstick she got from Nanno with anger. She hears a knock and she sees that a girl enters her office. She introduces herself as Yuri and that she was a new student in the school. She tells the principal that she wants to be a Trump patrol. Tells her that she used to be in the same school as Nanno and knew very well the problem she caused, so she offered her to help. She was the only person to deal with her. The principal is intrigued and she begins to give her a phone. She tells her that she opened a fake account so she could keep track of all the people who wanted to break the rules before they do. Then all the students get punished. They ask each other if there was a mole, but no one seems to be one. She thanks Yuri that she did a very good job, and then Yuri tells her that she can get her folder. After getting the folder, she goes into the office and sees all the documents. She's trying to find something. After giving the detention to all of the students, they go away as the headmaster tells them to be careful next time. Nanno comes in one of the classrooms and finds one of the files that was in the desk. She sees that there is a red ribbon on it. She takes it and she has a mission to do. While walking down the stairs, Nanno sees Yuri, her nemesis. After Nanno has a small conversation with Yuri, she goes to print all of the top secret files she found in the desk. Nanno proceeds to throw away the secret files. The principal comes and sees her. She stops her and gets a grab from the secret files, as Nanno does too. Yuri is seeing this and filming this. After she does this, she throws Nanno out of the window. This is scary because Nanno dies. Yuri then proceeds to make another video. She says that if she doesn't give her the secret documents, she will send this video to all of the students. As she gives the documents to Yuri, she throws them away and pauses the video. The principal is scared that she's gonna lose her job because everyone is looking at her. They all think she killed Nanno, but it's not true because Yuri did. The students go to follow the principal. They're rebelling to the whole school system. They take all kinds of weapons and proceed to hit the teachers. They want to kill them. After they get the principal, they tell the principal to confess to everything she did and write it down, but she doesn't accept this. They force her to write everything she did. By doing this action, the principal dies. They get scared and try to blame each other for what they did. But out of nowhere, the headmaster comes and they hear the sound of a gun. The headmaster comes and tells them that he would forgive them for what they did, even though they killed somebody. He asks whose idea was to start all of this, and all of the students raise their hand for Yuri. She tries to defend herself by saying that Nanno was the one who did all of this. The students tells Yuri that Nanno isn't alive and they shouldn't even say their name again. But out of nowhere, they see the lights flickering on and off. In another room, we see Nanno speaking to 3 of her clones and saying that we have work to do. Nanno comes into the room and greets all the students and the teachers. They are all scared because they all saw her dead, so it's really strange. They try to run away, but all the doors are closed by the other clones of Nanno. Nanno is in front of the headmaster and he tells her that he has a gun. She isn't scared of the gun because she knows she has too many clones. Nanno tells the headmaster to shoot her how many times he wants. As he begins to pull the trigger of the pistol, a girl goes live and all the other students record the whole incident. The headmaster gets scared and backs off. But now it's revenge time for Yuri. She killed her and that was wrong. Ties Yuri in a chair and proceeds to tell her that she can get out of the attendance room by herself. Then her friend begins to ask Nanno, what are we going to do now? Nanno answers that the answer is up to them. She gives them a key. They open the door and get out. After Nanno gets out of the door, she sees that the world is still black and white. Well, who's to decide what's right and what's wrong?